Hey guys, this is Sandra. It's a beautiful day outside, but you can't really see it because my curtains are down. Anyway, to get to the point, I'm gonna be giving you like 8 warnings about the things that you should be very cautious about when you're learning an instrument, or specifically piano, from YouTube. So the first and most important question we need to ask ourselves before we start doing that is, should we actually learn to play piano from YouTube? And there is a very simple answer to that. The answer is no. Okay, so joke aside, probably that's very harsh to say, but the thing is, YouTube is one of the biggest search engines in the world, right? I think it's the second one after Google. So obviously I, as a person, when I need to learn about something, or when I want to get to know about something, or I want to learn how to do something, I'm searching for it on YouTube. And that's why I'm actually making my videos for you guys on YouTube. But the problem is that many people don't actually consider the fact that when you're learning on your own, there is no one right next to you to correct you and actually tell you how to do everything. So this is very risky, tricky, because you might pick bad habits. So I'm gonna let you know which things you need to be much more cautious about when you're doing that. And this is in the specific case that you have no one out there, no mentor, no teacher, no parent who played music, or a friend to help you out. So to start with the first point is the choice of piano. So if you want to be learning an instrument, if you want to be learning how to play piano, you need to get a decent keyboard or a decent piano. Now, you don't have to get this for many reasons. Probably you don't have enough space, or you can't afford it, or you're just simply a beginner and you wouldn't know if you want to continue. So you don't have to buy this kind of piano. You don't even have to buy an upright piano. This is the one that it's like next to the wall, and it's also an acoustic instrument. All you have to buy is a keyboard that has 88 keys. This is the full capacity of the normal proper piano, and please watch out that the keys don't have like little holes under here. If they do, then don't buy it. That's a toy. Even if they're really cheap, they're really crap. Alright, you need to buy a proper keyboard that has hammer action. Means when you're playing, your fingers get the feeling that they're touching. Someone is texting me. That's why you have to keep your phone away, actually. Yeah, I'll just put it away. So I was saying that when you're touching the piano and you're playing the keys, you get that feeling that you're playing on a real acoustic piano. So that's what hammer action means, and the full capacity, as I said, should be 88 keys. Number 2, learn from someone capable. Subscribe for the channel or the channels of people that can actually play the instrument well. Get to know a little bit about who they are, their history, maybe check their website, whatever. But don't learn just from anyone on the internet. That's not good, because you might pick really bad habits. And as I said at the beginning of the video, no one is going to be right next to you to correct it. Like when you're taking private lessons, which is a bigger investment, obviously it's not for free like YouTube, like watching videos on YouTube, but you're not only paying for the person being next to you, you're paying for the person to correct you at that very moment when you make a mistake, or when you crush your finger, which I'll be talking about, or when you do whatever, something not meant to be done. And something that if you do it once or 2 times or 10 times in a row, you would pick it like a habit, and then it's, trust me, much harder to get rid of your habits. It's like everything else in life. So please guys, choose someone capable who's explaining things for you. Number 3, this is a one-way street. Basically, you're receiving information and then that's it. The best case, you can comment or get in touch with the person you're learning from without that person knowing that you're learning from them, and you can ask them a question and maybe they would answer, maybe they wouldn't. If you have any questions, no one can fix them for you. If you're not sure if your hand is positioned properly, or if you're not sure that your fingers are right, you're alone out there. So that's why you have to be very careful. And when you have questions, actually try to search for the answers. I think this is better than struggling yourself without knowing what you're doing. It's like when people go to the gym and they work really, really hard, and I can see them like they sweat and they've been there for an hour, but they're doing the exercise in the wrong way, so gonna like damage their back, or they're just gonna hurt themselves, which is really bad. So in that case, if you see people like that, please go and help them. It's the same with the piano. Try to play with friends or with some other people that also play piano, so they can give you some tips and advices. Number 4 is the problem of neglecting reading, or basically when you don't care whether you can read or not. Nowadays we all search for the shortcut of things, but you need to know the price you pay for that shortcut. So basically, playing music without reading the notes is knowing a language, speaking a language without knowing how to read. It's absolutely the same thing. So, I don't know, just start reading. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you about it. I'm just like, guys, read music. You're gonna regret, because at some point you're gonna get kind of skilled, you're gonna enjoy it so much, and then you're gonna be too lazy to go back to the basics and to start reading the notes, and you're just gonna end up being kind of there. Okay, pianist, but not knowing how to read. And eventually this might, if you actually continue playing, this might be in a good use for you. So the best way to do it from day one is to do both things parallel. I'm gonna be doing a separate video, probably you're gonna find the link below if the video is done or not, about whether we should read notes or we should play by ear. They're two different universes and they're both very important. But anyway, my point was that reading is really important. So for the next point, I had to move my camera because I want to be showing you some things with the piano. Number 5 is the pedal. Now, I get a lot of questions from my students, especially the beginners. How do we use the pedal? What do we use it for? When do we use it? How do we use it? La 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 la. So again, I'll be doing another video about the pedal and the use of each one of them separately. But for now, all I'm gonna say is, please guys, don't use the pedal. Or at least don't use it in the beginning. And the worst thing that I've seen is when people hold the pedal, the sustain pedal, so basically the right pedal, okay? Because this is the pedal that we use the most. So it's either the right pedal on acoustic instruments, or it's the only hanging pedal that you have, like pedal on a wire, the only one that you might have on your electric keyboard. So please, either don't use it or learn how to use it, because abusing that pedal makes the music sound so bad. So I'm just gonna play for you a little bit of the arrangement that I did of the song One Kiss by Dua Lipa and Calvin Harris. So I've changed the harmony a little bit, and for example, if I have to play this in one pedal like many people do, that is gonna sound disgusting. So look at that. I feel like I hear all of the possible notes on the piano that can exist. This is really, really bad, because you see the sound melts, everything lasts for too long, and it's just, I can't stand it. Unlike if you change the pedal. Now you're having neat harmony, everything sounds good, and there is no dissonances that can make you just go to the kitchen, get a knife and like, ugh. So please don't abuse the pedal, and don't play like one of those people that hold the pedal for the whole song. Get to learn how to change it. There is simple tricks and simple ways, but don't abuse it. Number 6, hand position. Now, in the other points, I'm going to be speaking about the full body position and everything. But when it comes to the hand, there is a few things that I want to mention. The fingers. Now, first of all, if you have fingers like that, like super long, that doesn't make you a good pianist, nor it makes you bad. Actually, it's going to make you maybe a bad pianist because your fingers, I know people that have very long fingers and they kind of struggle. But everything comes from the brain, alright? It's not from the fingers, but there is a specific way we need to keep our fingers on the keyboard in order when we get advanced to get the best results and to be able to actually play neat and proper fast passages and virtuoso stuff, because from the beginning we need to learn the proper posture, right? What if you decide to be a professional pianist? You don't want to regret that, and it's going to be really hard to relearn the posture. So guys, we're playing with this part of the finger. We're pressing the key like that, and it's very important to know that we don't, when we press the key, we don't do this, okay? We should not crush this little part. We should go like that. The way we place the hand on the piano is in this way. Our wrist has to be straight, proper straight, and the arm has to look like that, okay? We should not be too low, we shouldn't be too high, and have our hands straight. Straight wrist, don't lean, don't go up high. And when we're pressing the keys, we don't keep our fingers flat like that. This is wrong and bad. And we don't play with the nails. We're just playing like that. Like that. Can't even play like that, sorry. Number 7 is related and it's similar. It's basically the body posture. So starting from the chair, we need to sit at the edge of the chair, not sitting like that or here too close. So it depends how tall you are. I'm 178, so I need to push my chair way back to be comfortable. Now, you need to sit at the edge of the chair and you need to keep all of your upper body straight. If you go like that, after half an hour, you're gonna get some back pain and you don't want that. So, make sure that your body is straight, shoulders are relaxed, our whole upper body should be relaxed, because there is this professor once I watched on YouTube, some kind of masterclass, and he was saying many people think that we actually play with our fingers, and that's a big delusion, because we play with the whole upper body. So it should be very, very relaxed, not only because we don't want to get stiff and we don't want to have pain, but because it's really important about the way we extract the sound and the tone that we have. So back straight, shoulders relaxed, not like that, because straightening your back doesn't mean you need to put your shoulders up high into your ears. If you're not using the pedal, the leg should be also, you see? You should have that angle. I'm professional, so I can manage to cross my legs and stay on the piano without bending my back, but I would say if you're a beginner, just keep it straight and keep it proper. No. And last but not least, fingering. And by fingering, I mean the fingers that we use now. The fingers in piano, they have their own numbers, and if you're actually reading notes, you would know that we call this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the same for the right hand. But since you're not reading notes and you're copying someone who plays, you need to be very careful. Again, we come to the point, try to copy someone who can actually play well, because if they play well, they would have some kind of proper training and they would know how to, what is a good fingering and what is not. So some of my piano students that are really, really excited to learn the latest pop song, that excited that they can't wait for me to give them the note sheet. They would go on YouTube and learn it, or they would do it by ear, and I see stuff like I can't even make it. So this is really bad. Try to copy the proper fingers from the person that you're copying the whole story, because now after watching this video you would know that you have to copy someone who's good. Also, those kind of videos that show you the keyboard and then there is those lights falling down and you press the keys. That's not my game. I don't really know, like, no, because no one can actually show you how to do it. I hope I didn't crop my head again, because then I'm gonna shoot myself, because I have to shoot the video one more time. But if I'm saying this, that means that I didn't. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you found useful tips in it. And if you know all of these things already, then that's great. That means that you are advanced now. So stay tuned for more. See you.